Hi, I just wanted to show you really quick a automatic door lock that I created out of a 3D printed frame, a keyboard, and a few extra cool components which I'll show you in a minute. The basic idea behind this is if I enter in the proper password, then the door unlocks, the light turns green, you can open up and come on in. And then it locks after about 5 seconds. So here you can see there's a 9-volt battery here, which can turn on the microprocessor and the lights and everything. It can also be controlled through a wall, which I currently have it being controlled. And then all the wires go through my modified doorknob, going through here, and then they come out and then go into my magic box. And the magic box, which I'm going to show you what's behind the curtain now, contains several components which make the automatic door lock possible. So just move everything out of the way, and here we have the circuitry. So right here I have an Arduino microprocessor, and the Arduino microprocessor takes in certain code, and then it tells everything else what to do. So the code I currently have says when you enter the proper passcode, switch the relay, which is just an electrical switch, which then can send the voltage from the battery up to the solenoid, pushing it in, unlocking the door. The reason why I have this on a separate battery, a separate control than the Arduino, is because the solenoid is intermittent. And what that means is that if I have it in one position too long, the coil that makes this solenoid possible is going to fry, and I won't be able to use solenoid anymore. So separate battery control so that it's not always running. Even if the power in the house were to fail, then the door is going to be unlocked until I get into here. I have plenty of fail safes, and if you want to know more about them, just send me an email. I'll provide the email in the description below. So you can see the 3D printed frame here, which is pretty awesome. I designed this in AutoCAD, and then you make it what's known as a stereolithography file, and then you send it to a giant printer, and in 8 hours you have your part. So this part for my circuitry, this part's the hook in which the door lock goes into, making sure that the door does not open. And this part out here, also 3D printed for the keyboard. So here, let me plug this back in, and we will show this in action one more time, as long as I didn't accidentally kill the circuitry really quick by putting this cover back on. So we'll see what happens. I'm plugging this back in from the wall, so I don't have to flip the switch out there. Turn the solenoid back on, and here we go. So currently it's in the locked position, and I'm going to enter the proper passcode now. In case you were wondering, this is my birthday currently, and a few seconds later, light turns red, thing opens up. Alright, hope you enjoyed. In the weeks coming, I'm going to be improving on this. I may switch out the intermittent solenoid for a permanent solenoid. I also may be adding a linear actuator, which will open the door when you enter the proper password as well. I may be switching out the solenoid altogether for a servo motor. So we'll see what happens in the weeks to come. Thank you.